Good morning, my people. Frankly Uber here, back once again with another video. And today we're going to talk about March the 14th. Okay, so it's March the 14th. So Uber made some announcements last night. Well, not some, they made one. One announcement is that the home counties where Uber operates, so Maidenhead, Slough, Reigate, Banstead, are now going to come in line rates-wise as London, basically. So they're going to have the same rates as London. Now, yesterday I was working in the after I finished work, I went straight to the Egham area. Well, I headed to the Egham area, and then I got a ping straight away when I arrived in Egham, and Egham is about 40 minutes from Wokingham. So went to Egham, got a first job. That job took me to Windsor, and then from Windsor I got another job to Ascot, and then within Ascot I went back to Egham again, into Staines, received a job in Egham on the way to Staines, and obviously found the Royal Holloway University. And yeah, and then from Staines I had an Excel job to the Marriott in Heathrow. So yeah, I mean, not bad. I mean, you know, that was my first experiment. I could have stayed that longer, but I didn't. So what I did was after I dropped off in Staines, in Heathrow and Marriott, I headed towards Maidenhead. I got a job in Maidenhead, and after Maidenhead I went straight to Reading and got two jobs in Reading. I'll tell you this story. On the second, my second trip last night in Reading, it was already about 10:30, coming up to 11 o'clock. The students wanted to go out, so it was weird because it's Tuesday night. Obviously they don't normally go out on Tuesday night, but anyway, I got an XL journey. Well, not XL journey, I had an X journey. So I dropped off at Park Bar as normal, my first trip, and then obviously I got a back-to-back, which is again from Park Bar, the university. So I went there, and obviously I waited. And then suddenly these kids just open the doors, as they do. They don't even knock on the door. They're so impolite, it's unreal, these students. But anyway, they just open the door, jump in the car, and what have you, there's 6 of them. You know, they've ordered an X. You know, they're trying to get into the back seat. You know, they're not even allowing me to do anything. You know, they're just trying to force themselves in. I said to them, "Whoa, guys, you ordered an X. You need to order an XL." So they said, "Oh, okay. Can we change it?" I said, "Yeah, you can change it. No problem." So I cancelled the trip for them, the X trip, because I'm nice like that. Really and truly, I should have just let them. You know, I should have just got them to cancel it so they'll get charged. But no, I'm not like that. So I cancelled the trip for them, and they booked me an XL. But anyway, I said to them, give me a moment. While that was happening with the account holder in the car, the rest of the guys were still trying to get in, and my back seats were collapsed because I hadn't prepared for it to be for an XL. So I was waiting for that to be sorted out, and these guys at the back were just kerfuffling around. And obviously I got my bag at the back, my laptop, all my things, all my personal things are at the back that I haven't sorted out yet in order to raise the additional seats. But no, they were all over it, and I was like, guys, you're touching my personal stuff. You know, can you leave it be, and I'll sort you guys out. There's no hurry here. I said, can you guys just behave for one night? You know, let's behave. This may well be your last Uber trip in Reading. Anyway, so I got out of the car. Obviously, once the guy booked me as an XL, I got out of the car to sort out the seats, and you know, I was having a bit of banter with him. But then it started getting silly because, you know, one of them had again their tumbler full of beer. Tried to get in the car. I said to them, "You're not taking that into the car, mate." So I told that one off, and then obviously I did my checks around, and I saw another one hiding it, you know, keeping it like that underneath the thing, hiding it, and putting it under the seat, and, you know, hiding it from me. I said, okay, that one needs to go as well, you know. So, you know, I'd love to see how they're going to be behaving when they get into a private hire vehicle, how they're going to be treated. You know, they're lucky I was doing it in a slightly more polite manner. But anyway, I started getting annoyed already by this point, because they're just so disrespectful, and the rating of the account holder, showed this. They were literally 4.2 or something like that, some crap rating like that. Anyway, so yeah. So anyway, I got in the car. They're all in the car, and then one guy made a comment: "We've never met an Uber driver so anal." You ordered a wrong platform for starters. Okay, so you obviously ask you to change it in order for you to get six people in the car. Okay, you try to bring in a tumbler of beer. Two of you try to bring in beer, into the car, and then you call him, because I didn't allow you. You called me anal. I just kicked them out. I just kicked them out. I said, okay, everyone out of the vehicle, please. Please leave the vehicle. No, he was joking. Nope. Come on, mate, he was joking. Nope. From the moment you guys stepped in the car, it was already grief. You got no respect, and this is my personal car, guys. So you guys got no respect for it. Clearly, you were touching my personal things, my bag with my laptop inside it, and all that stuff. Touching my jacket and moving things around at the back, and helping yourselves basically. If I went into your room and started touching all your stuff, would you like it? Oh, well, he was only joking, mate. We were only joking. No, mate. No, come on, man. Come on. So, nope. They went out of the car. Anyway, they started becoming more aggressive. They started becoming more mouthy at me when they were leaving the car. So I said to them, okay, should I go over there? Okay, you go up to him now, and you tell him how much it's going to cost you to take you to town. That's going to be 12 quid. Whereas with me, you're going to be paying 7. So these guys are now going to learn. As much as I feel for them at this moment in time, they are going to learn. But anyway, let me just bring in some screenshots of what I've done today. Not what I've done today, but what's been going on. So basically, last night I was online. Stupid me, right? Was online. Okay. By the way, those passengers cancelled the trip on me, and I got my £5.25 out of that kerfuffle because of their stupidness. But anyway, good, serves them right. But anyway, so I stayed logged on, but I headed home already. But everyone who knows me knows that if I'm pissed off already, I might as well just go home, because I'm not going to be in that mood. I'm not going to be my jolly self when for the next passenger. I don't want the next passenger to suffer because of this, because of some idiots. So yeah. So anyway, I drove home, and then I called a mate of mine, and we were just talking basically. And then he mentioned that in our WhatsApp group, everyone is saying that they can't log online. So I was like, well, I didn't really check that. So I checked that, and I said, oh yeah. And then the donut, goes, oh, it's all good, I can go online, I can go. He was like turning his thing on and off, and I was like, okay, let me try it. So I did the same thing. Little did we know, when we did that, that was it. Once we logged offline, we were to stay offline now. And then it comes up with the error message, which I'm showing you now. And then these are some screenshots from this morning with regards to, there's no platform available. There was one exec last night. Literally, Reading was empty. There was no more cars, Uber cars in Reading anymore. Everyone had been turned off. If we had just stayed logged on, me and my mate would have been creaming it last night. But no, we a bunch of idiots. We logged off. So yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Everyone who was requesting an Uber last night, in Reading, after 10 o'clock would have just struggled, because ain't nothing happening. So anyway, I'm curious to know. Tonight I'm going to work for the base. It's student night tonight, so let's see how busy it gets. And I may see these students again, and this time round, there's no rating system, there's none of this crap, you either take it or you don't take it, no more bullshit, no more having to be polite and all that. I'm polite anyway, but I mean, that's one thing you notice with the riders, when it's a minicab. When it's a minicab, they're a lot more nicer actually to you than they are in Uber. They're a lot more polite. They're a lot more mature. They're a lot more, what can I say? They don't take the piss so much, you know. None of this aux cord madness, you know. None of this Bluetooth madness. None of this. None of that. None of this. No, you know. Actually, over the weekend, obviously I picked up a base job, a group of guys, and I heard them mention about aux cord, but they didn't ask me about aux cord because they ordered a base, they ordered a minicab, and they realised that. If that were an Uber right now, they would have asked, excuse me driver, you're an aux cord? Aux cord? Yes bruv, aux cord, yeah, banging. Aux cord. Oh Jesus. Yeah, with a minicab, although okay, it's not the greatest of pays, and you know there are disadvantages, but the headache is far less in relation, you know, when you're dealing with a customer. I mean, when I mean the headache is far less, is that there's none of this aux cord madness. Yeah, like I said, you know, there's no, you know, if they want to talk to you, they'll talk to you. If they don't want to talk to you, they won't talk to you. And there's no pressure to do that. You know, you don't have to worry about being rated low because you haven't spoken to your rider, your customer. You know, you don't have to. You know, you keep your car clean. I always keep my car clean anyway. But you're not going to get stupidness like cleanliness when your car's clean. You know, oh fuck. Oh dear. Anyway, I just, you know, there are some things that I'm not going to miss about Uber and Reading. And I mean, you know, now that I'm going to be working Uber in London and the home counties, obviously the announcement of the rates being increased, it's good news, because that means that, you know, we don't have to trek further into London in order to make decent monies. You know, we can do it around the home counties, which I'm pretty sure most of the lads from Reading will be doing anyway. But yeah, that was it basically. You know, the 14th. It's now the 14th of March. There's been a movement on Facebook with regards to some of the drivers going on strike. So most of the London drivers will be going on strike, but that won't be everyone, because there's always going to be some bell end who's going to be driving. You know, I'm definitely not going to be driving today. I'm going to be, well, tonight I'll see how the base works out for me. You know, being a student night of everything, you know, see if the base can get quite busy during this day. If not, you know, tomorrow I'll be you know, I'll be heading to London basically, and working there like I did yesterday. You know, yesterday I wanted to try it out. I wanted to start a day early before, you know, everyone starts flocking in. I wanted to see what it's like, and you know, around the area, Maidenhead, Staines, Egham, it's not that busy. And I got grief actually at Egham station. I parked at this car park, normal car park in the station, and I was told to move by what looked like to me like a private hire. But actually, they're actually the taxis in Egham, the Hackney carriages, they look like private hires because they're normal cars with the signs on top saying taxi, but they're actually Hackneys apparently. So anyway, they told me to move. You know, it's like they say, this is for taxis, mate. You're not a taxi. I'm not a taxi, I know. I'm a super taxi. Anyway, guys, listen, I've been ranting on again for another 14 minutes. I'd like to thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's Frankly Uber here on March the 14th. Signing out. Peace.